Hello, this is Jim Ledoux with Surface to Soul. I wish to share with you 5 tips for becoming a welcoming church. I want to invite you to watch this video with your colleagues, take a few notes, and identify which tips you can apply to your ministry setting. So tip number 1 is simply to paint a picture of what you want guests to experience at your congregation, starting with what they see on your website, to when they pull into your parking lot, to who are the first people that will greet them, all the way by the time they head back to the parking lot and return home. Consider ways that you can create wow moments at every touch point during their experience. Ask yourself, what do you want guests to think, to feel, and do as a result of their experience? Did they experience authentic community? Did they experience a sense of joy or a sense of God at work? Was there positive energy that they experienced? Consider ways that you can wow your guests so that they want to come back a second time. Tip number 2, design an engaging homepage for your website. A high percentage of guests are going to visit your website before coming to your church. Create a homepage that is visitor-friendly, that engages people visually, that captures the essence of your core values. Include a welcome video from your pastor. Highlight your upcoming worship services and events. Write content that's less about you and more about the challenges and the yearnings that the people you seek to reach. Consider adding a memorable tagline that speaks to what you're passionate about or what's unique to your church. Also include call to action buttons. Avoid using acronyms and insider language. Make it easy for people to learn more about your activities, to sign up for your newsletter, or to register for an event. Imagine your homepage as the front door of your church. Tip number 3, make a great first impression upon their arrival at your church. So I'd ask you, is your parking lot well maintained and well lit? Has the lawn been mowed and the bushes trimmed? Is it easy to find where to park and how to enter the church? Will greeters smile and warmly welcome them? Do you provide good signage? Will people know where to find the bathrooms, the childcare, and the event they came for? Remove the clutter in your hallways. Add a fresh coat of paint. Add brighter lighting and pay attention to what the church smells like. The first 2 minutes can leave a lasting impression for guests. Tip number 4, make connections with guests that are inviting and natural. Train your members and your leaders to introduce themselves to people they don't know or haven't met. A simple hello, I'm Jim. I don't believe I've had a chance to meet you before is just fine. Some churches have roving greeters who meet people in the parking lot before and after worship, who wander the sanctuary, or perhaps roam the hallways. Tip number 5, create space for people to snack and to linger. Make it easy for guests to enjoy a cup of coffee, to grab a snack, and to linger for a few minutes. Serve refreshments in the meeting space where the event is taking place, or in portions of your building to and from the parking lot. You want to make it easy for guests to pass through this area and not force them to move to another level of the church or down a hallway. Make it easy for them to wander by your refreshment area. And also consider using tables that allow people to stand rather than sit. This allows guests more freedom to join a table or to leave one. And then equip your members to invite guests to join them for refreshments. With these tips in mind, ask yourself 2 key questions. What do you celebrate? What are you already doing that creates a wow experience for guests? And the second question is, what might we do differently in the future to extend radical hospitality to our guests? What could we pilot for a short period of time to review the results? If this information is helpful, please share this video with others. And remember, you never get a second chance to make a first impression.